For the Francois family, education was the only way out of poverty. Born into poverty, I was born on a mountaintop in Gonaïve, Haiti, said my mother. She said I was the only child not born in a hospital. At that time, my grandmother delivered me at my grandparents' home. My father one day decided that he had enough of the politics in Haiti and decided that we needed to move and he wanted to give us a better life. My father sold all of his property and animals for an opportunity for us to live in America. Welcome to Little Haiti. It's not quite what I expected. We migrated to Miami, Florida when I was 4 years old. Little Haiti, appropriately named for all the immigrants from Haiti, was one of the poorest communities in South Florida. Oh, look at our tiny home. We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment on the back of the landlord's property. A family of 6, my 4 brothers and my parents, living in a 2-bedroom home. It was really tight back in those days. I had to start school, and my first experience with education in America was Morningside Elementary, a school in Little Haiti. Things started off pretty rough for a kid born in Haiti. Kids can be really cruel. Yes, I was teased. I felt alienated by my classmates. My brothers and I were in fights every day after school. It was tough, a tough adjustment period for my brothers and I. Oh, but things could get worse. This was probably one of the turning points in our lives. We made the Miami Herald unexpectedly. Newspaper reporters invaded our home and took photos of my brothers and I. We did not know any better. We let them into our homes when my parents were working. The next day, we were on the front page of the Miami Herald. Brothers live in poverty. That was the first and last time I saw my father cry, right after he punished us for letting strangers into our home. My father, being the ever so prideful man, decided that enough was enough. We relocated to Overtown, Florida. Overtown was not much better than Little Haiti. It was actually more violent, but my father felt very embarrassed and ashamed. So again, transitioning to another elementary school, Dunbar Elementary, which was a scary experience. My teacher saw potential in me, but thought I was too quiet and that I lacked confidence. They did not know that I was scared. By the second week in school, I had a fight with a bully. By the second week in school, my younger brother had a fight with the same kid. I was suspended for biting that kid and sending him to the school nurse. He never messed with us again, but within 2 months of enrolling at Dunbar, my parents decided they had enough of the violence and crime of Overtown, and again we moved. Oh, this time to greener pastures. We're moving on up. We moved to Liberty City. At that time, Liberty City was only the second most violent community behind Overtown. But we had our own house, we had our own yard, and best of all, we had our own beds. Arcola Lakes Elementary is where my educational potential was finally realized. This was the first time I realized that I was actually a smart kid. My teachers were very complimentary and I received straight A's on my report cards. And the highlight of my elementary school career was coming in second place at the school-wide spelling bee as a 5th grader. Who would have ever thought that a Haitian immigrant would have accomplished this? I went toe-to-toe with the smartest 6th grader in the school, Trey Evans. We went into double sudden death when I misspelled the word artichoke. Artichoke, can you believe that? As easy as it looks now, I had never heard the word before, but I was proud nonetheless. I made a name for myself. Teachers began to also take note of my potential. I had teachers who invited me to join different organizations and compete countywide. I experienced a new world, and I saw education as changing my life. It started with the 4-H club, where I learned leadership skills, citizenship, and life preparation skills. Then the Boy Scouts. That was when I also developed leadership skills. I was a Cub Scout and then a Boy Scout. I traveled to many states and learned critical skills needed for manhood. Horace Mann was a blur. That was my middle school experience. It was 2 quick years, and I can barely remember anything except my love for the school band. The only thing I can remember is developing this love for music. So I joined the school band playing the trumpet and was quite good at it. The teacher recommended that I join the band in high school, but I had other thoughts. Miami Central High. Things were easy for me education-wise. I had wonderful teachers, which today I maintain very strong relationships with. I was an honor student at Central, yes me. And although I loved school, the fear of disappointing my parents kept me motivated to accomplishing greatness in my educational journey. Yes, and I was an athlete also. I gave up my interest in the band for a chance to play high school football. I love playing football. Today it continues to be my favorite sport. It builds camaraderie, leadership skills, and teamwork that I use today in my professional life. At the end of my athletic career, I earned many accolades. The one I was most proud of was being a scholar athlete as a senior. Although I was a better scholar than an athlete, I still earned a number of athletic scholarships from universities. Graduation day, how phenomenal. I finally made it through high school, and my parents were crying, and my family was just so proud. But my counselor said that this was only the beginning, Francis, and to accomplish my goals, I would need to go further in my education. My education found me at Knoxville College in Tennessee. Good old KC. I must have really loved football at the time. I turned down an academic scholarship to one of the most prestigious HBCUs in the country, FAMU, to attend Knoxville College. Knoxville was in the backwoods of Knoxville, Tennessee. I only played 2 short years of football. I came to the realization that I was not that good, and I was only 5'6". 5'6" players do not make it to the National Football League, so I was done chasing that dream. Party! Now that football was over, ain't nothing but tutti frutti, get on the floor if you got that booty. Oh yeah. I decided to join my college life to the fullest. I never saw this back in Miami. Get funky. And what is college without girls, girls, girls? I love girls, 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 girls. Yes, that was a part of the college experience. But I was having a little too much fun and noticed that my grades started slipping. Got to get back to my grind. I decided to change my major to communications with a focus in journalism. I found my passion, and my advisor redirected my educational path. I became the editor-in-chief of the school paper and decided to tackle some tough issues that plagued Knoxville College, much to the administrator's chagrin. But students were now reading the paper, and change started happening on campus. I did it. Yes, although the administration tried to hold me back because of my radicalness, I managed to graduate with a 3.5 and earn Editor of the Year for historically black colleges and universities. My professional and educational journeys led me to Union Institute and University. The university's mission focusing on community and social justice had led me back to my roots and helped me to understand the effects that education can have on an individual and community. Education is the pathway out of poverty. Education has taken me to a new level of success and understanding, but I have yet to reach my full potential. My educational journey will surely get me there. Here we go. Finally. Went from ashy to classy.